Tinubu in fresh trouble as FBI, USA government, DEA in court over Tinubu criminal records. Hello people, welcome back once again to my YouTube channel. You know, Nigerians have entered one chance. I must tell you for a fact because the reputation of this particular country is at stake, all because of what the rascality that Inec committed in giving a man who has a lot of questionable character and a lot of things that he has done, making him the number one citizen of this particular country. You know, a lot of people don't know the implications of this particular thing. That a whole country, the giant of Africa, is being made an object of mockery because we allowed somebody that has a questionable character or that has a very strong case in the in USA to become the president of this particular country. And as I'm talking to you now, there is an ongoing fresh case against Bola Tinubu, and you know this particular case is so shocking. I must tell you for the fact. You know, Tr0uble equally presented part of this particular US case to court in the Tribunal. Tr0uble did the same because Tinubu has a lot of records that are not coherent and that are not transparent. Tr0uble submitted his drug-related case that the Illinois court in USA, you know, gave some judgments many years ago, and convicted Bola Tinubu, where Tinubu sacrificed and forfeited a sum of about $460,000 to the United States government. And in the court judgment, the statement, as you know, is everywhere on the internet. From the statement, Tinubu forfeited that money, $460,000 because they were proceedings from a drug-related dealings, and this is a criminal forfeiture. And these are some of the cases that Tr0uble and Atiku Abubakar are raising in the court. That Tinubu, as a matter of fact, is not qualified at the first place to even vie for any position within the country. And now, as I'm talking to you now, the FBI, the US government, the DEA is in court. It's in court. And what happened? What happened? Because definitely this is going to bring up the case. You know, what Tinubu did was to forfeit $460,000. Now, there is a fresh case again because this one might equally get him rearrested because he did not serve a jail term for what he did. He was found guilty, and that was why he sacrificed a sum of 460,000 naira. You know, APC is trying to paint this particular case, saying that it was a civil forfeiture, meaning that the crime was committed by Tinubu's account. That the crime was not committed by Tinubu. You know, it is very, very funny how they are trying to justify this. Even when the current CJN has ruled already that forfeiture means abandoning or giving out a property because of a crime. The current CJN, Ariola, you know, who is currently the Chief Justice of Nigeria, in 2014, in one of the cases he ruled that anybody that forfeited anything committed a crime. It's as simple as that. And it's the same thing that this United States court actually ruled. Now, the question a lot of people are asking, is this: why is it that Bola Tinubu did not go in for this? As we all know, some of these developed countries, they will have a kind of thing that they will hold against you, so that they will be milking you and getting something in return from you. You know, a lot of people have been asking, but why is Bola Tinubu why didn't he serve any jail term, and probably why did USA settle for forfeiture? Why did the USA settle for forfeiture when they found him guilty of that particular offense? Like I've said, you know, this is a very transactional something. You know, US and other developed countries, they always want to, get something from you and something to hold you. And that is why a lot of people are complaining that now Tinubu is the president of this particular country. Are we not sure that there is something that they might be benefiting, or they are already benefiting from the country because probably they have an arrangement with Bola Tinubu or something like that, not to expose? And that is why, as I'm talking to you now, a particular company in the United States, I will read it out. A particular company in the United States and the chief an American citizen, the chief executive officer of the Think Computer Corporation, whose name is Mr. Aaron Greenspan, has initiated a federal civil lawsuit against the United States government over its refusal to release the criminal file of President Bola Tinubu. The defendants in the suit include, that is, the people that this particular person sued. They include the United States Department of State, the United States Attorney General, the Executive Office for United States Attorneys, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, which is FBI, the Department of Treasury, the Internal Revenue Services, and the Drug Enforcement Administration, being DEA, and news band reports. These are the people and that this particular person actually involved in this particular suit, because They wrote, according to these particular people, they wrote to them according to the Freedom of Information Act and of the section USE and 552. They wrote to this particular department, the FBI, to release the records of Bola Ahmed Tinubu that they have. But FBI, the State Attorney General of the USA, they refused. Like I've told you, that these people, they have something that they are gaining. That is why they prefer that Tinubu forfeited $460,000 as of then, than putting him in probably putting him in jail or putting him in jail or behind the bars. That is why they opened this case now. A lot of Nigerians are curious to know. Of course, he cannot just forfeit 460,000. There is an agreement that probably he made with this particular country, or this particular some set of people in this particular country, and that is what is making them to refuse to release some of the important files of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I must tell you, because we don't know. We Nigerians, we probably might not know what we actually entered. Well, according to this Greenspan, who actually filed this particular case, he specifically requested for records from the Northern District of Illinois, and a Northern District of Indiana involving charging decisions for the following individuals, who are Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is the current president of Nigeria as of this particular 2023, and Muiz Adeboyege Akinde, who is deceased as 2022. These were the individuals that this particular man is trying to retrieve their information and details in the United States FBI and the Attorney General, for them to release the information about these people. This is a very big case. Look at what Inec did when Nigerians did not select this particular man as the president. Now, citizens of USA are suing their own FBI and their own Attorney General and the State Department there because of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. A man with questionable character, a man with a whole lot of irregularities, a man with an uncertain number of age and documents and forged documents and all that. And this is what INEC brought upon Nigerians. Well, I'll keep you guys posted whenever this case commences, because this is a very big case. For this particular company, the computer company, to take Bola Tinubu to sue FBI and the General of USA and the State Department of USA to court means it is serious, just because of Bola Tinubu and his past record.